Hey YouTube, I'm back for, actually I'm really late with my weigh-in this week. Um, this is what keeps me real, because I know I've got to do this. This past week I was so ticked off with myself because I was during my period and I was having huge allergy attacks, and unlike everybody else on the planet who like if they're sick they don't eat as much, I eat more because I'm like, oh, I want to feel better. And I get like severely intense allergies where I just want to rip my head off, and like my face drips. Like if I don't carry tissue around, my nose will like drip onto my shirt, really painful. And time of the month, and I was fighting off the cravings for cake. I was fighting, and then the day before my weigh-in, I'm so ticked off. The day before my weigh-in, I totally went on a crazy binge, and I did what I call an Oprah binge. Oprah has this story about how she ate, one time she was binging and she ate like frozen hot dog buns with maple syrup on them. It was one of those. I had like 3 bowls of Rice Krispies with fat-free soy milk, like big bowls, about like 12 popsicles, and then I ran out of soy milk. Oh, and I put tons of sugar, powdered sugar on the cereal. When I ran out of soy milk, I had a bunch of hummus that I bought because it was on sale. So I took the Rice Krispies and I mixed it with the hummus. It's actually kind of tasty. But I am furious because I was only one. When I weighed myself, I think I weighed myself, I don't know, like Monday or Sunday or something, just at home. It wasn't counting as like an official weigh-in or anything. And I was down to 233. I'm like, score. I'm only 1 pound away from getting like, another 5-pound star. And I was really happy. And then after my binge, I weighed myself the next morning. 236.4. Like 3.5 pounds. For one night. And it's funny because my leader, Keisha, she's awesome. In case you're just joining me, I'm doing Weight Watchers. Keisha's my leader, and she's really great. And she was talking about how a couple weeks ago she had a bad day, and sorry, I got distracted. I thought I heard someone coming in my apartment, and it had taken her 3 weeks, not 3 weeks, it had taken her 2 weeks to lose 3 pounds. She gained it back with that like bad day, and then like it took her another 2 weeks to drop. She just had a baby, so she's like working on losing her baby weight. I mean, she looks fantastic. She's like 150, and she looks amazing. So like her goal is to lose, I guess, like about 12 more pounds. She wants to be 138 anyway. So I'm really, really upset. I'm not like furious because at first I was like, this took me like 10 days to lose these pounds. Like the week before I only dropped 1.2 pounds, and then I gain it all back. But the thing that I'm looking at, and that I always try to remember, is that this is an exercise in patience. Because the thing is, I'm gonna have setbacks. Most of the time I don't like hormonally freak out during my period, but this time I did. And you know what, that's life. But the thing is, and I got right back on, and I've definitely used quite a few of my flex points, especially since I had a party last night, which was great. The cops came, it was so great. But the thing is, I'm going to be doing this for the rest of my life. So even if I effed up, gained 3.5 pounds in a day, if I keep doing what I'm doing, like the good things, not the binging, then by the time that it's the end of the year, by the time it's time to bundle up, hopefully I'll fit into my skinnier winter clothes. Yeah, and there's this blog, Goodbye Fat Suits. It's two young Canadian girls. They're really, really awesome. Their production value is really great on their videos. I'm like, makes me feel shoddy. But I look at their first video, and I think they started in January. And I look at them now, and they've each dropped like 30, 40 pounds, and it makes a huge difference. I'm like, you know what? That could be me in 4 months. Like, by the end of the summer, I will have dropped, 30, 40 pounds. So I'm just really trying to think of it in, a way where I learn my effing lesson and don't binge out during my period. And if you do binge, eat cake, not Rice Krispies. Okay, because cake tastes a lot better. And I should have, this is also something, because I've been craving cake. Every day I said no cake. You know what? Next time I crave cake, I'm just going to suck it up. I'm going to spend those 12 points, and I'm going to have a slice of cake, just one, and it's going to be delicious, and then I won't want the cake anymore. Because once I have a piece of cake, I'm satisfied. Unless I buy a cake, and then I will eat the whole thing. So that's why I only buy things one slice at a time. And I know that I didn't really gain 3 pounds of fat. I would have had to eat more than 9,000 calories, which I didn't. I probably had 1,200, 2,000. Not even 3,500 calories it takes to gain 1 pound of fat. But, see, nutritionist me, but it also takes a couple days for your digestive system to work. So, hopefully this week the scale will be down. I'm not expecting it to be under 233, which is where it was. But hopefully it won't be at 236.4. If God loves me, it'll be 233. No, God loves me. God loves me. Anywho, so I'm going to try to actually post videos on Thursday. I've just had a lot of crazy busy Thursdays lately, because Thursday is my weigh-in day. So I'm sorry for being late, but I am accountable, even though I totally used my little don't weigh me today pass. It was so horrible. I was crying. I even did half an hour on my Nordic track, which is 6 activity points. I was like, I'm gonna mood boost myself with some exercise. I got off, I was crying, not just about my weight gain, just about being, I don't know, living. I don't know. There's a cat. There's a tree. I hate that. I love being a woman. I do. I would never want to be a guy. I love being able to be open emotionally. I love the much, much better clothes that we get to wear. I love shoes. I love, all the empathy we have. There's the only thing I don't like about being a woman is that blasted on flow. That's the only thing. Anyway, so for any of you who are thinking of binging on crap, don't do it. But you know what? I'm so happy. Wow, this is an effing long video. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm just so happy because I feel like I'm finally learning to be patient. Alright, I will see y'all on Thursday. Bye!